Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars set review. Guys, we have the Millennium Falcon. It's number 75257, ages 9 plus, and 1,351 pieces with a retail price, I believe, of $150 US. Guys, I also want to thank LEGO so much for sponsoring this review, so thank you to them. And without ado, as you can see here, we have the Millennium Falcon. This thing is crazy. It is such an iconic ship in Star Wars, as we all know. It's probably the most iconic ship. It's a huge box, as you can see. And here's the back. As you can see, the Millennium Falcon's on this like kind of foresty area. Curious to see if that relates to the movie at all. Man, this is exciting. I think one of the coolest things that a lot of fans have come to note about this new version of the Millennium Falcon is the fact that all of the panels that you see here are actually streamlined, meaning that they're connected, and it's a more cohesive design that I'll point out during the in-depth, and during my final thoughts I'll talk about that as well. So very curious to see what this thing is like to build, and once you actually have it built, what it exactly is like. Minifigure selection is great. Glad to see we're getting Lando back. That's very exciting. Also good to see that we're getting R2-D2 as well with C-3PO. Surprised there's no BB-8, but instead we have the new droid in here called D0 or D-O. So interested to see exactly what his character is going to be like in Rise of Skywalker. But man, guys, I can't wait to build this. Let's go ahead and open this setup right now. Got my handy dandy scissors, and I'm going to see exactly how big of an undertaking this exactly is going to be. Man, it's definitely a biggie. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So the instructions come in nice plastic bags, so they're nice and protected. And then a whole bunch of bags, as you can see here. And then we also have two little tubes as well in the light bluish gray. So very nice. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into the time lapse, and then as always we'll do the in-depth and end it out with final thoughts. I'm so excited to see what this new Falcon is like. I can't wait. So let's go ahead and jump into the time lapse right now, guys. All right, guys, jumping into the in-depth of the Millennium Falcon. As always, we'll start with the minifigures, starting with R2-D2 himself, the classic droid from Star Wars. Next is actually a brand new droid called D-O, D-O, and here he is compared to C-3PO, and C-3PO himself as well. Next, we have Bolio. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's a new alien. Curious to see exactly what his character will be like in the movie. Next is Finn, rocking a new look. I like it. It's kind of Han Solo-esque, and I think it actually looks really good on him. And then, of course, we have Chewbacca with his bowcaster. The bowcaster can actually shoot the little stud launcher there, which I'll demonstrate in just a second. There we go. And next, we have Lando Calrissian with a interesting-looking blaster and I believe a cane, or is it a cane? I don't know. But he's also rocking the amazing cape, and there is his backside. Moving on to the actual Millennium Falcon. First off, you might notice that the radar dish on the side is actually a circle now rather than a rectangle, which I think is interesting. I'll be curious to see why that is in the movie. It's a little thing, but
I thought I mentioned it. You also see the engine detail. It uses these long tubes now, so that's pretty cool. Underneath, there's 4 landing feet and then also a rotating turret, actually, that has got a new design to it that I really like. And then, of course, the main feature of the Millennium Falcon playset is the fact that you can open every single one of the panels and completely see the entire inside of the Falcon, which is really, really cool. I always enjoy this feature, and it's just so much fun to be able to play throughout the entire Falcon. And then we'll go ahead and look at all the little features. First up is this rotating chair in front of a kind of a control panel of such. Next is like the 3 chairs. That's pretty iconic now in the Falcon. There's also the gamepad there, and I have R2 and 3PO playing against each other. You also see there's actually some beds now, so that's really cool. I can put Finn or Chewbacca or anybody on those. Next to him is the Hyperdrive. Now there's actually a compartment for smuggling, so if you want to smuggle some certain aliens, you're more than welcome to do that, so that's pretty cool. There's also a cooking station. There's a little frying pan, a little stove, it looks like, a little eating table. There's also a little storage crate next to that. It's kind of funny looking. I wonder, is Lando like a chef now or something? I don't know, but I think it's kind of funny that we have a little eating station now. On top of the Falcon, you'll see that there's another turret that has some more detail than what we saw on the bottom, and then it actually opens up, and you'll see that there's this little compartment that pulls out, which is 2 different seats that you can control each turret with. So you can actually put 2 minifigures on there, as I'm demonstrating right now. So that's really neat. I like how that works, and it looks really good. Next is the front cockpit. So you can see it's very easy just to take off the cockpit. And you can fit 2 minifigures, and then you can also fit the new minifigure, the D-O droid in there as well. So that's kind of neat. And it's really nice to be able to put Chewie and Lando in the cockpit seat. So that looks so good on this brand new version of the Falcon. Moving on, you can see that there's some nice details scattered throughout the entire Falcon, just adding to the whole look of the set. Again, like I mentioned earlier, the radar dish is a cool little addition. And then there's also some flick-fire missiles in the front that you can press down.
Okay, guys, so we took the in-depth, and as you can see, this is by far the best iteration of the Millennium Falcon. I really like what they've done here with the design, guys. It's so easy to open all of these panels, and I don't know, it really refreshes this type of design where it's just so open now. Like, it's hard to kind of explain. It's something you kind of have to feel in person, but I'm just able to kind of get in and play with different parts, and there's just so much room now almost to just kind of see things a little bit. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I can take, 3PO here and kind of walk them all over the place without any trouble or hitting things and bumping my elbow. So this is a really, really great design. I love the interior details, the beds, the hyperdrive, the seats and such. It's all there, just like how you see in the movie. I'm still curious why we have a little cooking station. I mean, is that going to be something in the Rise of Skywalker? Who knows? I think it's a little funny. Maybe it's just a little joke the designer did. Who knows? But yeah, I really, really like what they've been able to do with the design on this set. It looks great. Even the back has been designed a new way with these tubes like that. So I really enjoy that. And then there's just a little bit of greebling. So if you're not familiar with that term, it's something the LEGO community uses. And basically greebling, all that means is you're using weird LEGO pieces to create an effect of a detail. So for example, like on this back plate right here, there's a little painter roller stick that's being used to create like a tube type of detail. So, and there's little things right here and throughout the Millennium Falcon where you see what we call greebling. So I really appreciate those type of things that the designer went in and just added that little bit of extra detail. I think the older fans will definitely enjoy that, especially when building. But I mean, obviously it looks like the Millennium Falcon. It's very well made. Like, it's extremely sturdy, so it's definitely not going to break. So if you happen to play with it, or maybe you're buying this for a younger, Star Wars fan, I think they're definitely going to enjoy it for sure. I mean, who doesn't want to fly the Millennium Falcon throughout the room? I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to, I might have already done it. Who knows? But yeah, no, seriously, I Really, really like the set. And then the minifigures are great too. There are some exclusive minifigures to this set, specifically Lando, but we also have this alien that I'm not sure about. Like, who is this person? It's like Babaleo. I don't even know how to say his name, but I'm curious, like, why is he in the Millennium Falcon set? So I can't wait to see what Rise of Skywalker holds for us, but I can definitely tell you that this is a great Lego Star Wars set to kind of complete your collection for the Rise of Skywalker. So that's going to be it, guys. I want to thank Lego again for sponsoring this video. It means a lot. And definitely check out all my other Rise of Skywalker Lego set reviews, as well as all my other videos on my channel. So hit that subscribe button down below. If you liked it, hit the like button. That's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.